goodness. There must be a better way to organize all this information. Wait, I know. Like a good neighbor, IT Fairy is there.
Hello, I am the IT Fairy. How can I help you?
There's too much information and too much clutter. How can I make it easier to build business intelligence from such massive amounts of data?
Oh yes, I know exactly what you need. You need an executive information system.
All right, but what is an executive information system?
Well, an executive information system, or an EIS, is a specialized decision support system that supports senior-level executives, like yourself.
Good day everyone. Our group will discuss about Executive Information System or the EIS, the difference between the EIS and Management Information System, the components, applications, advantages and disadvantages of having EIS in your company. What is an EIS or the Executive Information System? It is a decision support system used to assist senior executives in the decision-making process. It does this by providing easy access to important data needed to achieve strategic goals in an organization. An EIS normally features graphical display on an easy-use interface to monitor enterprise performance as well as to identify opportunities and problems. However, EIS data was only supporting executive level decision but not necessarily the entire company or enterprise support. So it means that the EIS is a kind of tool that will support and guide the executives level in making their decision in terms of information system, but not necessarily will affect the decision of the entire company or enterprise.
Executive Information System components can typically be classified as hardware, software, user interface, and telecommunications.
One of the components of executive information system is hardware. When talking about computer hardware for an executive information environment, we should focus on the hardware that meet the executive's needs. The basic hardware needed for a typical EIS includes four components. Number 1, input data entry devices. These devices allow the executive to enter, verify, and update data immediately. Number 2, the central processing unit or CPU, which is the kernel because it controls the other computer system components. Number 3, data storage files. The executive can use this part to save useful business information, and this part also helps the executive to search historical business information easily. Number 4, output devices, which provides a permanent record for executive to save or read. The second component of executive information system is software. Choosing the appropriate software is vital to an effective executive information system. A typical executive information system includes four software components. 1. Text handling software, where documents are typically text-based. 2. Database. Heterogeneous databases on a range of vendor-specific and open computer platforms have executives access both internal and external data. Graphic base. Graphics can turn volume of text and statistics into visual information for executives. Typical graphic types are time series chart, maps, motion graphics, sequence charts, and comparison-oriented graphs. And lastly, model base. Executive information system models contain routine and special statistical, financial, and other quantitative analysis. The third component of executive information system is the user interface. An EIS must be efficient to retrieve relevant data for decision makers, so the user interface is very important. Several types of interfaces can be available to the EIS structure, such as scheduled reports, questions or answers, menu-driven, command language, natural language, and input or output. The last component is telecommunication. Transmitting data from one place to another has become crucial for establishing a reliable network. In addition, telecommunications within an EIS can accelerate the need for access to distributed data.
The application of the Executive Information System (EIS) helps executives find those data according to user-defined criteria and promote information based on the insight and understanding. Nowadays, people have applied EIS in many areas, especially in manufacturing, marketing, and financial areas. First, in manufacturing. Basically, manufacturing is the transformation of raw materials into finished goods for sales or intermediate process. Well, with the application of the EIS or the Executive Information System, manufacturing or the operation of the manufacturer's control focuses on the day-to-day operations of the central idea of the process to promote effectiveness and the efficiency of the process. The application of EIS in the marketing area. Marketing executive role is to create the future. Their main duty is to manage the availability of the marketing resources to have an effective future. But with the EIS, manufacturing area provides an approach to sales forecasting which can allow the market executive to compare sales forecasts from the past sales. The application of the EIS in the financial area. In the financial, the executives need to use the financial ratios and cash flow statement to estimate the trends and make capital investment. But with the EIS, its main responsibility is to have an oriented approach that integrates the planning or budgeting with the control of performance reporting, and it can be extremely helpful to the finance executive.
Advantages and disadvantages of having executive information system in your company. First, the advantages. It is easy for upper level executives to use. Intensive computer experience is not required in operation. Provides timely delivery of company summary information. Information that is provided is better. Filters data for management. Improves in tracking information. Offer efficiency in decisions. If there are advantages of having EIS in your company, there are also disadvantages of acquiring it. First, functions are limited, cannot perform complex calculations. Second, executives may encounter information overload. System may become slow, large, and hard managed. Difficult to keep current data. Many lead to less reliable and insecure. Small companies may encounter excessive costs for implementation.
What is the difference of MIS or EIS? AMIS and EIS are all various kinds of information systems used by the corporates. Nowadays, all of the companies are shifting their operations completely on the computer system. What is the main function of MIS? The main function of MIS is to manage the internal operations and documents of the organization, while the EIS is to assist the senior level managers in making serious decisions that are very important and critical to make.